You would probably expect this video to be filmed at night, huh? Because it's a night routine. And it will be filmed at night, but I just wanted to pop on here and do the talking portion of this video in the daylight because it looks better. Welcome to this video. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a night routine. I have had insomnia for the longest time, and I have finally found a little night routine that helps me sleep. I literally smoked weed every single night for like 5-6 years because I thought I couldn't sleep. I have completely stopped smoking weed, and this night routine gets me through life, and it helps me even move my sleep schedule around. So if that's something you need, this will hopefully help you. I went to sleep last week at probably like 4 a.m. and I'm back to going to sleep around 11-12. So just to prove that it works, there you go. But I'm gonna take you step by step on my little night routine, and I'm gonna be vlogging it. So if you like vlogs, this video is for you too. Before we get into the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn the post notifications on, and follow my Instagram at Michaela Renee with 3 E's at the end. I put a lot of work into my Instagram, so you should definitely go follow that. And I have an OnlyFans if that's something you're into. So I'm gonna walk you through what I do step by step, and then at the end I have a couple tips for you. So if you need some tips, that'll be after. The first thing I like to do to start my night routine is to take my dog on a walk. If you don't have a dog, I would just recommend going for a walk yourself. When it's dark, I start going around like 8 p.m. because it's dark and I live in Arizona. I mentioned this in a lot of videos, and it's freaking hot. So I wait till the sun goes down and I go take him for a little walk. It kind of helps me set in the fact that it's dark outside, and it helps me get my energy out from the day. I'm someone who will sit in bed and be so restless because I didn't get my energy out, and this really helps me with this. This is gonna be a consistent theme throughout this night routine, is getting my energy out. So if you're someone that has like restlessness, this will help you, girl, because I had the biggest problem with that. And also taking Bentley for a walk. Bentley's my dog. Helps him go to sleep too and gets his energy out, so it's best of both worlds. The next thing I like to do is journal. I am the biggest advocate for journaling. It has literally changed my life. That sounds dramatic, but it's not. It has changed my life. I journal in the morning and at night for a long time. And I have been journaling for a couple years now. Journaling is basically, for me, it's just word vomit on the paper until my brain is clear. And I can go on and on and on and on talking. So imagine what is in my brain, guys. I really have to do this because if I don't, I will lay in bed and my brain's just and it does not stop. And that was a huge part of the reason that I could not sleep. Journaling just helps me so much to not overthink everything. And if I have it on paper, it gets it out of my noggin, and it's like, okay, this isn't that dramatic. You don't need to be thinking about this that much to where you're literally missing out on sleep because this is in your brain, because it's on paper now. The next thing I like to do, I have kind of a lot of like writing stuff in here. The next thing I like to do is script. If you don't know what scripting is, it basically is saying how you want your life to be, but in present tense. So I would be like, I am a millionaire, I am blah blah blah, today I went on my boat, today I blah blah blah. Like, journal as if you are doing these things, but journal about things that you want to be happening. The reason I like to do this in my night routine puts me in a state of happiness, and it puts me in a state of gratitude almost for things that I don't even have, but it kind of tricks your brain into thinking like, oh shit, like I do have this, and it releases endorphins, and that helps you be happy and helps you sleep and helps you relax. Honestly, it's just a great practice in life, I think. but it's in my night routine because it helps me get all of my thinking out. Like I said, I gotta write shit down, and sometimes I lay in bed and daydream and all this stuff, but if I just write it down, I don't have anything left to think about. This is the last writing one, I promise. But the next thing that I really like to do is to write out gratitude for the day that I just had. So I like to sit down for 5 to 10 minutes and just write. I set a timer usually for 5 minutes just because by now I'm done writing. And start journaling gratitude. Journal about things that I was grateful for that happened that same day. I'm not gonna go a previous day, I'm gonna go on the same day because I'm able to sit down and be like, this is my life and a bunch of good things happened today and I'm grateful for that. And that puts you in a happy vibe. And again, being happy promotes relaxation. And also, instead of laying in bed thinking about all of the things that happened that day, I can just word vomit it on paper. Okay, we're done with writing. That's a lot of writing. I sit down and write for probably 30 or more minutes a night. You don't have to go that crazy like I do, but it's just the fact that you're sitting down and doing it. I love to stretch before I go to sleep. A full body stretch. I like to stretch out my legs, my arms, my back, my neck, everything. Stretching calms me down so much. Obviously that's a theme in this video. Everything on this list calms me down because we're trying to sleep. Stretching helps me release anxiety, honestly. I can focus on doing something with my body instead of doing something with my mind. The next thing I like to do is set myself up for success for the next day. So whether that's like packing a lunch or picking out my outfit or showering and braiding my hair so my hair looks good the next day or whatever it is, just make sure that you're getting yourself ready for the next day, because then you don't really have anything to think about. Again, you don't have anything to think about before you go to sleep, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and I'm set for the day. I'm not gonna have to rush around in the morning and get shit done, so I'm not having anxiety the night before because I'm ready. Something new that I added to this little routine is reading. I'm not a reader, so this is shocking. But I'm starting to read 15 minutes before bed. I'm committing to 15 minutes because, like I said, I'm not a reader. But I know reading is good for me, and I think it will relax me and also take my mind off of my life and kind of, instead of like scrolling on my phone getting entertainment, I'm reading a book without a screen, and the screen isn't gonna wake me up because it's a book. And also, I'm not someone who loves reading, like I said, for the 4th time. So it's almost boring to me, which makes me want to sleep. Alright, and the last thing I like to do before heading to bed is I do a little sleep meditation. They're usually like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. But this, again, for the final time, clears my mind to make sure that I'm gonna have the best sleep I can possibly have. And also, meditation is amazing for you. There's so many health benefits. If you want a video on meditation, I will do so because I love meditation. I meditate in the morning and in the evening, just different ways. If you guys want that video, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want a morning routine, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and I will do that because I have a pretty solid morning routine now too, because that kind of leads into my day feeling productive and then being able to sleep by the end of the day. But yeah, that's my little routine. I have 3 tips that I want to share with you before I go, just to make this video a little bit more helpful. Tip number 1, no screens an hour before bed. I know everyone says this, but try your best. Being on your phone puts those thoughts that we just worked so hard to get rid of, these 12 steps or whatever the fuck, we just worked so hard to get rid of these thoughts, and now we're gonna pick up the phone and scroll on Instagram and the thoughts are back, and it's like you just undid all the work you just did to try to go to sleep, and now you're awake because of the screen, and also because you're thinking about all of these people's lives and whatever. And yeah, like, we mindlessly scroll, but that our subconscious is not mindlessly scrolling. It's like, oh shit, picking up all these words, and then and we're gonna be thinking about what Julie said on Instagram when we're trying to fall asleep. So just try your best, no screens. For me, it's not even because of the blue light, it's just because my brain gets filled. Tip number 2 is have a consistent sleep schedule. This is something that always really annoyed me, and I was like, why does that matter? Girl, it matters. Because if you go to sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at noon, you're not gonna be able to sleep the next night, you know, until 4 a.m. Or if you go to sleep at 4 a.m. one night and then 9 p.m. the night after, and you just go back and forth, you're not getting proper sleep, which is what we want, you know. We want to have good sleep, we want to feel good. And also with the sleep schedule thing, you will feel so much more productive throughout the day if you just go to sleep at the same time every day, or just wake up at the same time every day. That's something that I'm focusing on, because sometimes it's hard for me to lay the fuck down. I'm trying to go to sleep at midnight, between 11 and midnight, and I am trying to wake up before 9. This morning I woke up at 8. That was amazing, but I didn't go to sleep until like 12:30. So it's like I'm eventually gonna get exhausted because I'm waking up. I'm forcing myself to wake up at the same time or earlier every single day. So eventually I'm gonna get exhausted, and I'm going to want to wind down earlier and want to go to sleep earlier because I'm exhausted, because I was consistent with my waking up patterns. And tip number 3 is stop eating pretty early in the day. I used to go to sleep right after I ate sometimes. I would eat dinner with my ex around like 10 p.m. and then I would go to sleep at 11, and I'm like, why can't I sleep? Why do I need weed to sleep? Because I was full as fuck and I was uncomfortable laying in my bed. My stomach is full. And it's just like your body is moving around, your body is digesting, doing its thing, and you're sitting here like, why can't I turn my brain off? Why can't my body go to sleep? Because your body is doing work while you're supposed to be resting. I really hope this video helped you guys out. I'm trying to be more helpful on my channel, so if this video helped you, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like me. If you got to the end of this video, you better like me. And turn on the post notifications, follow my Instagram to see more of me. I post a lot on there, and I love Instagram, so go follow. And I also have an OnlyFans if that's something you're into. No pressure, but your girl loves being over there. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.